What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Tonight, we got a big matchup. The title fight is going down between Pitaka MagEZ Case 4 and Latercase, both for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. It's the Carbon Fiber Championship. I'm gonna say right up front that both of these cases are great cases. They each have their pros and cons, and in today's video, I'm gonna help you decide which case you should buy if you're considering getting an ultra thin carbon fiber case for your iPhone. So let's get into it. First up, let's take a close-up look at the Pitaka MagEZ Case 4. Now, it's been a while since I reviewed a case from Pitaka on this channel, and I'm gonna tell you, there's some very opinionated viewers out there. People love Pitaka, and that's awesome. I love that. This is a premium case made out of high quality aramid fiber. It's gonna set you back though, 60 big ones. This is not a cheap case. Now we're looking at the black gray twill color option. You can also get this case in some interesting designs if that's your style. For both of these cases, the aramid fiber that's used is non-conductive and will not interfere with your cell phone signal or wireless charging. They're both wireless charging compatible. But one benefit to Pitaka is that it is fully MagSafe compatible. There is a magnetic ring built into the back of the case, which you can see through this green magnet sheet that shows magnetic fields. I do want to pause though and say that Latercase does not have a magnetic ring built into the case, but in my experience, Latercase is thin enough that I haven't needed it. I've even used Latercase with a MagSafe car mount going over bumps, and it's held fine. It's stayed on, it hasn't fallen off. So I really haven't felt a need to have a magnet. Because these cases are so thin, they hold on to your MagSafe accessories just fine. The other difference is that the back of the Pitaka MagEZ case is slightly thicker because of the magnetic ring. Latercase, however, stays thin all around. So you have to balance and decide if you want a stronger MagSafe magnet with just a slightly thicker case, or a super thin case all around but no magnet. It's a toss-up in my opinion, but if MagSafe is a top priority, you should definitely pick Pitaka. One of the things I do like that Pitaka has done is they've beveled the side of the case along the back edge so that it feels thinner in your hand. That way the extra thickness isn't as evident. I love how in the Pitaka MagEZ case, the sides and top of the bottom are cut away to give you complete access to the volume up and down, action, and power buttons. The speaker grills and power port are completely accessible with the case cut away. And there is still a lip that comes around the top and the bottom of the case to provide some protection. So if you set the case down vertically, the case is going to make contact with the surface you're setting it on instead of the titanium along the edges of your phone. It just gives you a touch of protection along the top and the bottom. Now along the back, the camera cutout does rise above the camera lenses just enough to give you some protection. There's a very minimal lip around the front of the screen. I've got a screen protector on this phone, which I think is a must if you go with an ultra thin case like this. Now, without the screen protector, you would see a small lip, but that lip is just not enough to rise above the screen protector. So you're not getting a lot of protection around the front, and that's not what these cases are for. So let's talk about grip and feel in the hand. I had two complaints the last time I reviewed a Pitaka case, and I'm happy to say that neither one of those complaints holds true this time around. The last case I reviewed felt a little too stiff, almost plasticky. They've done something to make the case feel softer in your hand. Additionally, there was more of a lip around the front of the case, but the thin edges created hot spots and felt sharp against your hand. This year's case curves more around the edges, which prevents those hard edges and gives you a more comfortable feel in the hand. The aramid fiber is not a super grippy material, but I also wouldn't say it's a slick material. There's a slight matte, rubbery feel that helps add just a little bit of grip. You do get a branding hit on the back, and obviously you get to benefit from that lovely carbon fiber pattern. All right, so now let's get into Latercase. But before I do, I want to take a quick second to say that I did buy both of these cases outright. I don't have a relationship with either of these companies. Obviously, if Pitaka, Latercase, either of them would like to send other cases for me to take a look at, I would definitely not say no. Both companies make great products. Would love to showcase them on the channel, but I did buy these two cases. Now, Latercase is a super thin case made from premium aramid fibers. It's just 0.6 millimeters thin, and similar to the Pitaka MagEZ case, the material around the volume, action, and power buttons has been cut away to give you direct access to those buttons. The material on Latercase at the top and bottom has also been cut back even further than on the Pitaka MagEZ case. And you get even less of a lip around the front of the phone. The edges of Latercase hug your phone's side rails for a comfortable feel in the hand. No sharp edges or hot spots anywhere on the case. Interestingly enough, the carbon fiber pattern is a little wider on Latercase than the Pitaka MagEZ case. Not sure what that means, if anything at all. If you know a reason for this, just let me know down in the comments. I'd be interested. One key difference with Latercase is that instead of a cutout around the camera module, Latercase actually covers the camera module area with cutouts just for the camera lenses and sensors. So you do get more protection for your camera lenses with Latercase, but in general, I would say that Latercase is a thinner case with less lip and less material than Pitaka MagEZ. Now, the thing I love most about Latercase is that it's like you get your phone back when you use this case. You're not having to hold some bulky phone case. You can experience your iPhone pretty much as it was intended without hardly any additional bulk added. The material on Latercase is also softer feeling, in my opinion, than Pitaka MagEZ, which I like that, fewer hotspots. And Latercase is about $10 less at 50 bucks. So both cases are fairly expensive. Let's take one more look around Latercase and then I'll share my closing thoughts. All right, so who gets the belt tonight with this cheesy concept here? I'm gonna answer that like this. Now, if I were to recommend a case between these two, for most people, I would recommend Pitaka. The reason for that is simply MagSafe. It has a MagSafe magnet built into the case. Most people are gonna want that. So obviously you're gonna get a stronger hold for your MagSafe accessories. Now, which case am I putting on my phone when I leave here? That's gonna be Latercase. I'm choosing Latercase for myself for two reasons. First, I like the feel in the hand more. It's a little softer and hugs the phone tighter, so you feel the case less in your hand than the Pitaka case. Second, I like that the camera lenses have more protection, more than just a cutout around the entire camera module. So that's why I recommend Pitaka, and that's why I choose Latercase for myself. The choice really is yours. Hey, in all seriousness, I hope this video helped you in your purchasing decision. My goal here on the channel is really to share more than just a spec list, really to give you my impression of a product in a way where I share my thoughts, the things that I would want to consider before buying. If I did that, this video was helpful, consider subscribing to help build the channel so I can continue to make even more content like this. Also, hey, let me know what other phone cases or products you want to see me take a look at down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.